40% increase. I always wanted a thing called tuna sashimi. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, tune here, been a little while, but here we go. This is the my January pickup videos for this year. Not a huge amount of stuff, but I'll show you a few things I picked up. I'll start with some gaming books. I picked up this, as you can see there, which is the Konami Shooters Unofficial Guide. This has only just come out, done by Hardcore Gaming 101. It's very nice. I showed a few of these books before. As you can see, they got lots of things on the games, and basically it's all the Konami shooters. I love shmups, as you can see. I say this has just come out. Very nice book, some nice pictures. It's got a lot of stuff in here. There's a lot of reading which I need to do. But as you can see, I say this has just come out. You can get this on Amazon at the moment for £17.99, I think it is. As you can see, Greatest 2. Cool book, really nice cover. I need to do some reading. I love the Konami shmups, so that was the first thing I picked up this month. So that's that. The other thing I got is my mate seen this, picked up and bought it for me, and this is the Untold History of Japanese Game Developers. There is actually a DVD that goes with this. Well, 2 DVDs actually. That it's 2 guys who go to Japan and they get interviews with some of the Japanese developers, things like Strider and stuff like that. And they ask them lots of questions. And so this is not a book for pictures, but as you can see, it's a fairly thick book. It's fairly heavy. There's a lot of reading to go on in this. I need to sort of start working through this, and I actually need to watch the DVDs as well. But yeah, that should be a really interesting read. It's got loads of interviews with people and what type of games they made, and got loads of stuff. You even got Yuzo Koshiro as well. Got an interview with Yuzo Koshiro, and he tells how he does all this music and how he started. That should be really interesting, because that guy really made the Mega Drive sing with his music, and he's done music for loads of games. So that should be pretty cool. I don't think I showed you this book before. I may have, I don't know. If I did, forget about it. Anyway, that's that. Like I said, last month I picked up those 2 Game Boy games, Castlevania and Greatest 2. So this month I thought I'd pick up one of these, which is a Super Game Boy for the SNES. These are supposed to be really good. I haven't actually got around to trying it yet, which I should do because I had it for about a week. But anyway, I bought these up so I can play the Game Boy games on the TV. I do have a Game Boy player for the GameCube, which does a not bad job, but a lot of people say it's a little bit laggy, so I'm going to try this one out. So that was the first picked up. Didn't cost me very much actually. I think it was about £7, which is bargain really, because some of them are going for a lot more now. But so £7 for that. It was a little bit manky when I bought it, so I took it apart and gave it a nice clean, and it looks brand new now. So that was that, Super Game Boy. We also picked up as well is another Game Boy game. This time I bought Mario Brothers 2. I got the first one on the Game Boy. Mario Brothers 2 is pretty cool. Really nice, got some ideas they didn't use in any other Mario games. So I bought that to play on the Super Game Boy. What was that? So this month as well, I had a few Famicom carts, which I picked up. So the first one is this. I have no idea of the Japanese name for it, but in America, apparently it's called Dino Ricky. It's like a vertical scrolling shoot 'em up, top down, with the caveman character who runs around, he's shooting dinosaurs and that. It seems pretty cool. It's done by Hudson Soft. Can't fault it really. That seems a pretty cool game. So I had that. Love that. I also had YY World 2, which is the Konami game. I've got the first one, which is a platform game where you get to use lots of Konami characters. And this one is quite different to the first one. It's more like an auto-scroller, and you pick different characters from Konami games and you can use them in it. Seems pretty good fun actually for an auto-scroller, and that came in the pack with a few other games I had. I had a good price on them all as well. I'll tell you that once I've showed you the fourth game. So it was that. I had Dig Dug 2, which is pretty much just the arcade of Dig Dug 2. You know, nothing super special, but not a bad little puzzle, sort of blow 'em up type game. So that came with a deal. And I also had the original Kirby's, which seems really cool. It's got really nice music, plays really well. I know it gets really good reviews. It seems a really class game, and I'm going to have to try and play through this. Good thing I look at it, it's got battery backup, but when I looked at it, the free save states of this are all 100%ed, so whoever had it before, you really did play it a lot. But yeah, so I had that game, and what it all worked out was, it was the 4 games, cost me 13 quid, plus £7.49 postage, I think it was. So a pretty damn good deal considering the games I had in there, because Kirby on its own, usually a seller will sell this at about 20 quid, the same as YY World 2 will go for a good 15-16 quid. So a pretty good deal. I also picked up Mylon's Secret Castle, which I've never really played. I had to go there a little earlier, and it seems cool to blow bubbles, but you've got to try and work out how to do the levels. I seen a Reno play through this on Game Center CX. That's another thing I should say, guys. If you get a chance to look it up on Google, have a look for Game Center CX. It's basically a Japanese guy who's really crap at games, and they chuck him in and he gets challenged him to finish a game. So he just sits there and tries for hours and hours and hours to finish a game. They're really entertaining, and they do lots of little trips to Japanese game centres, which are arcades as we call them, but Japanese call them game centres. And he does bits around Japan, and they're all, you can get them subtitled, and they're really interesting. The challenges are quite funny as well. So if you ever get a chance, have a look at Game Center CX. But that's Mylon's Secret Castle. I bought this separate. Cost me just over 5 quid. It was, so I had that. Another thing I picked up was Valkyrie Chronicles on the PS3. This game is well renowned for being pretty excellent. I passed it over when I played the demo, so I didn't quite like the look of it that much. It's supposed to be an absolute classic, so I thought, bugger it, I'll buy it and give it a try. It's like an action strategy sort of RPG. It's supposed to be very good, and I bought it off I think it's called the Base website, and it was £10 brand new. So I got that to play. So that was quite a nice little pickup. That was that. And the other pickup I got is this, which is very interesting. It's a fighting game on the PS3. It's called Dengeki Bunko Fighting Climax. Dengeki Bunko apparently is like this anime thing. It's called Anime Sword Online and various other games. Game is made by the same people who did Melty Blood, but Sega has got their name on it, and they did a few things to it. There's a couple of Sega. There's the character in here from Virtual Fighter, Akira, and it's an anime fighting game. What I say about it is, a lot of the characters, a lot of the basic movesets are shared along all the characters. But God, this game is really good fun to play. It's really easy to play. You can chuck up big combos and stuff. And it's just really good fun game. And it's got some Sega themed level. It's got a level from Valkyrie Chronicles. One of the main characters from Valkyrie Chronicles is in it. It's got like a Sonic level, and it's just a really cool game. It's a really nice anime looking sprites, but it plays fantastic. And they've just announced as of yesterday that this is actually coming to the West. So America are actually getting a retail release of this, and the UK, we're not getting a retail release, which is a shame, but we're getting a digital download release of it. So it's coming by the summer apparently. So it must have done pretty damn well in Japan. But yeah, really fun fighting game. Like, if you want something you can have a bit of a blast on and enjoy yourself playing it, this is it. Nothing too complex, but it is complex enough to learn, get into, and sort of master as well, but also being really good fun to play. Got some pretty funky music. Unfortunately, most of this is in Japanese, so there is a story mode, but it's in Japanese, and the menus, some of the menus are English, some of the menus are Japanese. But that was that. So then, guys, that's a short one this time. So that's my pickups for January. I don't have much plans for February at the moment. I've got one Famicom game coming through the post. So that turns up, I'll probably do a video with that. Once I get a bit of chance, I'll do a couple of videos with the Super Game Boy showing you the Castlevania and the Gradius game. I'll get that set up on the SNES and then we go. And so yeah, guys, so that's my pickup videos for January 2015. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye now.